I said the bottom-up economic model is moving at a super solid speed, and I say in America is moving at a warp speed, and I say this time round it will be not a matter of concocting battles of idiosyncrasies and battles of maneuvers. I'm a fan of, His Excellency the President, but I have never got a chance to come across to interrogate His Excellency the President. Remember, I said in my clip, those of you who are cajoling the president, maligning the names to His Excellency the President, then I told them that your days is numbered.
It's about to go down.
Itagat jitab Kalenjin agotin agotochin en betutab raini omiten koboto Gilbert Kiprotich the G en betutab raini kora ketindoi kelchin neo missing ikere ile kakirute kebe ground kechengate noton ko biik chotebe olelen takikere anum takinai anum missing chito noton tebe biik chechang kolelen kibunu ano English ichu le ng'olole English cheuon in kaba international school anan kalyan English ichu otindoi en betutab raini. Itagat Aruna.
Thank you, Gilbert. Thank you very much. As you have already said that my name is Ngeno Haron alias Aruna. People may interrogate several queries, primordial queries, that who is this guy? Here I am. Today, I want to say how glad I am to be present here today. Aruna Ngeno was born in Bomet County, Chisoen location, Kiplelji sub-location, Quenet village. This is exactly where my military was buried and umbilical cord was buried respectively.
Yes.
I schooled at Kiplelji Primary School, and then thereafter I proceeded to Kiplelji High School. I just jumped across the fence because Kiplelji Primary School and Kiplelji High School is closed. So people may wonder why this gentleman speak fluent or eloquent English.
Kutuma kinakta missing Aruna. Kutuma kinakta missing kenakele. Kibunu ano English ichu anan kiyabonu English ichu. Machi yaror we koroni le kabongo otupche ngo enka sigigongo aso kana bikechanga mutebe chango le chichiko le ukiro agere no yan le ukiro agere chichi no yan arorwe chako family ngo.
Okay, now my family, when I go to what is called family genealogy, I believe you understand.
Yeah.
So my family genealogy actually is I emanate from Kapsoeni clan. My totem is buffalo, and Karab Klel generally, the extended family. So I'm born with a family of 7. My father and my mother and my other 4 siblings. So extended family, generally, to curtail the long story short.
Ingele in big changala and big chango mo bolele eye le ga go kwa jiti sa te Kiingereza le ba kwa jiti Kiingereza missing much as it is in good te bi tita no miten ka ba tiem ne miten ka go na go le ngo chichi miten en betu abrai le ite sine chi kidogo in kutit ne ba nyumbani in Aruna ko magi nakte missing ko pi anan pi ke chango bo tukule en Kalenjin land ko ma ge nyor chito na ngolole fluent English ma ko ge nyor chito na ngolole ana fluent English kibunu ano English che buge.
Okay, but I may say affirmatively that in Kenya we speak the Swahili and the and English language apart from our tongue. So for me, I may say the reason why I speak fluent or eloquent English simply because foreign ideas has been fully experimented on us. Are you getting the point?
Yes.
So I've had passion since from a very long time ago, and when I was in primary school, I used to recite poems. So all the way until college. So that is where I gain momentum in linguistic. So definitely that is where I gain popularity in this language.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aruru missing and put it not on the bani. How much more waiting? kinito anan kiyo ole kirealize ni imuch ingalale in English o much kotoretin noton kosipten en sobenet amun en nguni kelele kipromoten talents especially en nguni somanet nebo nguni bo CBC kipromoten talents ak kinde chome chito koyai ko en inye ko kine auyon ele kira amuch angalal English ako much anen from this.
Okay, amuch amwa kouni kole kyo realize ni my potential kinomiten high school form 2 kingelewenon oik prefect nekibo form 2 so from there anamany en yoto akatenteni debates clubs all the way akoi form 3 ketoroti form 3 that is Kiplelji high school. So ko en yon any kekonon ki appointenon oik prefect officially oik prefect nekibo clubs and societies anamany en yoto akeinen momentum. That is where I begin now realizing my potential and I've been eloquent since from a very long time ago. So during those days we used to host we used to attend CUs, clubs, debating clubs particularly. So that is where definitely I gain a momentum in terms of linguistic and something like that.
Ama yaro we kidogo amun kimiten clip nekitembeani missing kikabwa station fulani konyoko yai some interviews in county nebo Bomet. Ko kikikere kotembeani clip nengung kabisa nekikisomin kele ne ngalalen Kiswahili sikikuyen ngamun kingolal English chekikoromen missing kele ngalalen mwawech akobo kit nekitestai en betunoto.
Okay, I still pinpoint very vividly that we were called for utebeni in Swahili wanaita utebeni. Kwa hivyo tulikuwa na waandishi wa habari kutoka Radio Citizen na TV, Citizen TV. Kwa hivyo hapo tulikuwa walikuwa wakihoji mstahiki gavana kuhusu yale ambayo yanaendelea katika county. So it happens where I was given a juncture to interrogate. That is where I asked Julia Ochambo to allow me to speak in English language because I claim proficiency in that particular language. So there, Julia Ochambo told me to use Swahili because aliniambia kwa Kiswahili, samahani utaweza tumia Kiswahili manake kipindi ni cha Kiswahili. Chapo tu nitakuruhusu uchanganye na Kimombo au lugha ya ungenge lakini Kiswahili kiwe kingi. Therefore, Julia Ochambo could not believe that I may also speak fluent Swahili. Yani, Julia Ochambo hakuamini macho yake aliposikia ya kwamba mimi pia nazungumza Kiswahili kwa ufasaha. Basi hapo ndipo fursa yangu ilipowadia. Basi ndiposa nikaweza kuchangia katika hoja iliyokuwa ikisheheni. Kwa hivyo hapo sasa niliweza kusungumuza kama mlumbi au kama kwichi wa lugha. Kwa hivyo hapo ndipo sasa niliweza kushamiri na kote watu walishangaa, walibungaa, waliduaa, kwani huyu kwichi anatoka sehemu gani? Naam.
Amache imwawech Aruna ngamun biik chechang ko ngoteben chito mache kokonin kasit. Teben chito kolen takinyor Aruna. Mwawech akobo services cheyoe, mwachin ne ngutit biik tuguk cheyoe, iyoe ngalekab MC, iyoe ne ako ngotko mache konyoru chito nguni anan en chito age tugul nekere Kass TV en nguni ko mache kokonin toretet konyorunden ano ako imuch iyai services acho.
Okay, thank you very much. That is a very good question. Ane ko I'm a content creator. Apart from that, I'm a very good MC. I normally do MC. Also, when there is wedding show, I'm doing wedding shows. In any forum, I normally perform in stages. I'm a good MC. When you have a fundraiser, also I can come and help you to raise the amount of money you want. When you have a wedding, also you may invite me so that I can drive that wedding smoothly with my wherewithal and vocality, all those things. So you may call me. I'm much of high level, and you may contact me through my contacts. My contacts is 0716
0716
004
004
130.
130.
So you may call me muche ibirwane number inon yon itinye wedding mara itinye arambe ne moche ke yo nebo mara hospital bill ana ko nebo school fees mara wendi lakwe ngung university iguron nyuna nini ayaune that function.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tos ngunon en kokwenyu en yuton.
Yes.
En kokwenyu en yuton ko tos kirealize biik chechang kole eye much koyai Aruna MC much koyai ne tos miten biik chekikonam kokonin boisiet anan kole kangekur Aruna kotelelwech en chain fulani arambe anan ko arusisiek tos miten biik tos kirealize biik cherubegei tugul kole eye much kotoretech Aruna koyai MC.
Yes, yes, very true. Tamo ayoe kabisa ngunon en the entire region ko anat kabisa as a good MC. Tamo kikuron ayoe arambeisiek, awendi functions, kipoketoreti mara yon komi shida mara kobet chi konyiten yon kipokeyochini arambe ak during that day kora ketoret ke ngalekab MC en betut. So ingen biik ine kabisa ngwakele kityo Aruna kenoe kityo kele the man. Yeah, very available, much available. And maybe I consider myself as a can for hire. I'm a can for hire.
A can for hire.
A can for hire.
Yang kole a can for hire ina ile kole moche ki yani yoche kelian nye kikoige sikonyo.
Exactly. Because you know I'm a hustler. Yeah, I'm a real hustler. That is why I normally masquerade around looking for the daily bread. And you know, in the current economic situation, whereby the economy shifted its equilibrium to the southern emphasis. So this is how we get our daily bread. So the moment you know, generally you may recruit me through that those avenues.
Okay.
Yeah, you may call me when you have wedding, when you have maybe you know fundraisers. For example, when you have birthdays, then you will come, you will call me so that I come for entertainment, to entertain your case, and you are invited case.
Okay. Ikegere Cash TV anan chese biteu about hashtag next time betutab raini ibwoti social handle chekuket. Kinyorchino en YouTube, kinyorchino en TikTok, kinyorchino ot baka namba chebo simet kora, kinyorchino ot en WhatsApp. Mwachin social handles chekuket.
Okay, thank you. Imuche inyoru chi kikuren Aruna Ngeno en TikTok, YouTube, TikTok channel, Aruna Ngeno. You will search Aruna Ngeno. And then also on equal measures, you may find me also on my TikTok, my YouTube channel, Aruna Ngeno the same. Also on Facebook, you will find me Aruna Ngeno, and also on WhatsApp. Then you will be able to find me, and I've already given out my digits. 0716 004 130. So you may 16 004 130 Aruna Ngeno. So you may find me there, so that you also support me, because definitely, you know, as I have already said, committed in an hardship situation. We are hustling and puzzling. Yeah, we have not yet reached the destiny. Yeah.
Aruna mun kimi another clip negibo photo map negingolole nogobo siasa. Amamu ale gitokingen yoto lewenishe nebo 2022. En yote gitokingen lewenishe nebo 2022. Kokikemwa mising kokisole serikalit noto nemiten en nguni. Arorwech kele kiono yotet ako ki ne negitokyin ngungore ki ne kasarata.
Okay, thank you very much. That clip that clip which went viral in all the media platforms all over the place, definitely is because, you know, I love, first and foremost, I'm a patriot, and I love my country, and as a youth of this country, I love my country. The reason why I came up with that particular clip, the bottom up economic model, I said the bottom-up economic model is moving at a super solid speed, and I say in America is moving at a warp speed, and I say this time round it will be not a matter of concocting petals of idiosyncrasies and petals of maneuvers. So the reason why I chip in with that particular clip is because, you know, I love His Excellency the President Dr. William Samoei Ruto. I love the Kenya Kwanza government. But indeed, even if as I love the Kenya Kwanza government, then I have not seen, it has not bear fruits. You know, I'm a fan of, you know, His Excellency the President, but I have never got a chance to come across, to interrogate His Excellency the President, to come one-on-one. On several occasions, when His Excellency the President came to Bomet, I've been denied access, you know, to talk to His Excellency the President. So my appeal is that, you know, if you peruse through my clips, then you will realize that I really love His Excellency the President. And I normally defend His Excellency the President in several occasions, particularly at this time when people are now, you know, chanting the infamous, you know, Ruto Mastiko, you know, one time. But with me, I normally defend the President wholeheartedly, you know, and I normally condemn it and vehemently in the strongest term possible. People who are now cajoling the President. Remember, I said in my clip, those of you who are cajoling the President, maligning the names to His Excellency the President, then I told them that your days is numbered. The moment, even you as a Kalenjin, and you are saying His Excellency the President is a one-term president, then I said vehemently that there is nothing called one term in the Constitution. For me, I normally read the Constitution. I peruse through the Constitution, and I came to realize that there is nothing called one term in the Constitution. What the Constitution entails is that the president, any president who is elected under the Kenyan Constitution must go 2 terms. That is what the Constitution says. So all this manner of paparics and all this manner of insinuentos and a lot of labaloo and a lot of gorobori over here and there, or one term, then definitely I reject it vehemently in the strongest term possible.
Igirele Aruna ko chito ya name yani igen politics missing igen ko politics igen ko politics igen ko tuguk chechang. Lakini Aruna ko some kora kole so toreti inendet singoya ngalekab MC kotelchi ngalechon tugul komiten komie. So Aruna amache isom bichule kotoreti asinyorchige simet ne kararan, sicheru clips che kararan, kosibin biik en TikTok komie, kosibin biik en YouTube komie, mwochi bichule simet ne boisie corona Aruna koino.
Okay, and I charge that particular phone. It is a Moleka. The people used to call it a Moleka or Kadude. So I rely on that phone. But when I want to record my clips on, you know, TikToks and, you know, I normally request for my friends to help me, and then as soon as I've already shoot, then I return it back to the owner. So please, fellow Kenyans, and wherever you are listening to me or wherever you are watching to me,
amache isom ine en kutit nebo kailenji otoreton, amache simoit ne kararan, amache sachut TikTok, sachut YouTube, isom en kutit ne kararan ne ikuitos komwa kole ne kotoretin.
Okay, thank you. So inaamua kowionge muone ko inawe konyo kutit kina anan tam kolelen bichu kutitab chego. So bichu oye borioni ib Kalenjin asomole ndo toreton kabisa asich simoit ne karan kabisa neguren bichu iPhone anaguren smartphone amuche anyorunen kelchin amun tor yon osinye itinye kin nenengung kikole chitab Kalenjin po chitany po chitany. So teta nebo chito so ugele nguno na boisien nguno ugele atinye teta ne keraniat so atinye teta ne keraniat ko nguno ngab atinye teta ne keraniat ko stepie se konyo ko itite ne ba ko bare le ko sagi tanyi le ko mebite ko nam kerbesik tanyi sigoro sinye kore ko yemoche uon gari ko uon ko imenot kole ko kageneri bisi ko koge korgoib kirimit akobo ko masache kikiril ko matatoret toke so ko kasome buryoni ale yen to toreton anyor simoit ine eye amue kongoi kabisa akotoret toke particularly kandoichu tamochome supporten kandoik kabisa. For example, I am a very fan of my mentor is Honorable Korir Choice, the Commissioner Parliamentary Service Commission, and the aspirant for Member of Parliament for Met Central Constituency 2027. So she has been my mentor, and I'm very proud of her. Korir Choice has been my mentor. People like Oscar Sudi, I love them. People like Farouk Kibet, wherever they are, yegeron or leni kutoretong kabisa. Particularly ntochi ngona appointment. Amwene talking yorin president in a second alal one in or leichi chigi potoma economic model. Gunini Ari Lasla. I'm hustling around, masquerading around, jobless, hunting for my daily bread, all over the place. But I have not yet achieved my target. To me no, it is so. I'm my authority. I'm authority kabisa. Yeah.
Ibuati inchi taka tu le machi kuguni authority. Chitaka tu le machi kuguni authority. Ibuati warna baingu ne basime. Imuachi na baingu ne basime. Aga inet nego no pesa kwa ino. Imuachi asoko bitko ko authority.
Yes. Number 8 na po ishin age tini ke kora. Amuche asomonwok enkutit kina. Ale push this up. Agenge law. Puch agenge sosom puch yani kamwa le 0716 004 130 kogoriente wonki kowiru kainet Aaron Ngeno ya Aaron Ngeno official name nanyun nemige bandet kwa Aaron Ngeno ko my TikTok name ak YouTube channel ko Aruna Ngeno yeah so those are my official
ama yaroro chichito ne gerenile tos kongeten kinito ngalekab ingalal English ak itestai Kiswahili amun kemwa ile inye ko mengololi kora ine mengololi Kiswahili cheken amengololi English cheken imuch ingalal tugul pamoja so amache kikotoretin koitin ano imuch imwaen kuni ile sikaya miten reu mongamun kirangalal kou ne kuni kitoretiten ano.
Okay, that is a very good question, and I will shoot straightly like an arrow to that particular point. Amuche hamwole kinana ko kikotoreton to an extent ingandanene tomoiti aspiration tomoiti paragyun kabisa yekikuren apex tomoiti apex anyurine toretitine nemuche kotoreton kabisa. I remember during World Environmental Day petune kiki hosten World Environmental Day in Bomet. I remember it is called LREP. That is the Lake Region Economic Bloc. So I was delivering, I was reciting, a poem which was, the title of the poem was Environmental Conservation. So several political doyens were present during that particular time. And I received some small assistance from the Kisi Governor, Simba Arati, and our Governor, Professor Hilary Parchok, and Dr. Eric Mutai for the Governor for Kericho County. So those leaders, the 3 leaders also gave me assistance. And also Honorable Korir Choice, nominated senator, and the aspirant for MP Bomet Central Constituency. So those 4 leaders, they assisted me much. So to an extent, but I have not yet. So I'm still appealing for help.
So ngunon availability nengung ibitun yani tos itinye boroindo noton nebo ejitaka tul nekakuren shere nekakuren kolechi mi chain chemiele kile mi chain chemiele kile ko itindai fixed price kele amache cheten kole sonyo anan birun simoit kityo ongalal ak ilenji ongalal okweken 1-on-1 ak ilenji amache nyotoretin kouni ak kouni.
That is yet another solid question which I must respond appropriately so that big chegeron ko muche konai ma muche anyamwale achochini silengata amun kotamwale achochini silengata komuch kworogen chito sikor kobwotwon kitabut age nekikasir chi a poet kikole immortalized from the annals of English literature in William Shakespeare play The Tragedy of Julius Caesar, which reads in parts. Cowards die many times before their death. The valiants never taste of death but once. A defiance, a claim for those who choose not to cower at the presence of adversity, but instead decided to face it with courage. So kotora amua kotor kworoge ni chito. So igere kityo ile chichi komakyinge toretet o kakonyo ko igonu ne chekokeri ne muguleldo amount ne gere ile yomege ak MC ni en kasit ne kakoyai. Yeah.
So amache kora amun kimwoe notet kit nekemoe mising kemoche keker kele ketoretok kokinye. Korakinye after this interview ilele kora toretok koune koune. Ibwotyine one nambait pole iwe one by one ibwotyi nambait ng'ung nebo simu.
Okay, nambait nebo Aruna nekorien teki support neng'ung kowiro Aron ngeno ko 0716 004 130 0716 004 130 kowiro kainet Aron ngeno.
Okay. Amache imwowo reaction nebo parents chekuket sigikuk kingoker kole akakoik iman Aron ine ng'olole English kouni ak kouni, mwowon reaction nenywan kiipto ano, kiappreciaten amun sigik alak anan komong talentait kole kakolyan non kalyan non, mwowon akobo reaction nebo sigik chekuket kingoker kole imuchi.
Kingoker sigikyuk amun kaamwaun ale I emanate from the humble background. You know, first and foremost, people should understand. Yoche kokuyo kora biik kole chichi ng'olole ko I'm not coming from the I don't emanate mabunu royal families. You know, I don't emanate from the royal families. I emanate from a humble background. I have already said that my milk teeth and umbilical cord respectively was parried here. So mabunu family nongimi. So kinga realize and my parents kole chichi ko tinye capabilities, tinye potential, tinye talent. Kole ango twanye amun kigere kele there is nowhere we can mami yegi takimuche ke toretiten en yu kikeit amun ui korom kasi. Kole ango kebokokyin any bororiet any boisien any talent nito ichengen sobet ne kaikai. So kokingo release anan kole anga ke release in any imande iwe luget iset ko ngunon any ko anyun any. So ai kit nekikuren ngunon astoenge ngunon any kingeleonu amami atawaisin ne kakibakachin any asolen amun kigere kele itinye potential. Ai kit nekibore I dismembered myself, yani I separate myself from the parents. So I'm now fighting, I'm now toiling and moiling single-handedly. Yeah, hacking for life, you know, hacking, mark my words. So I'm now hacking for my life. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in kemwa ile ki appreciate sigik ak kotiachen Kalenjin. Ngele biik chechang kotam kokere kolelen lazima en Aruna kobunu families church ana lazima Aruna ko chito nebo maratindo ki Aruna masters kian aru somaneng'ung ko kibek kiame chito nete.
Okay, you know, they normally say the journey towards achieving ambition is pumpy and narrow, full of hiccups and quite a number of innuendos and insinuendos. So, ni mwa ko unone ko amucha mwale kina atar sukul en primary au secondary ako sipte kidogo awe college nekikuren Regions Group College akaba apasuen a course kidogo en yono lakini matamuch proceed because of financial constraints. Chepkondo chokamo miss. So thereafter I stuck, you know, I stagnate there and I decided to venture into this arena. So that is where I stopped.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ngot komi chito age tugul nelelen netindo mugulel nemie nelelen komoche any tabo komoche Aruna tabo kotesendai yekibakagen en college komoche otoret Aruna kobo kotestai nekikait en college tos ichobote iwege.
Yes, I'm very much ready and very much available. Yeah, so long as I receive some philanthropic support. Yes, you know, every well-wishers, be a philanthropist who is willing to assist me, particularly these politicians, you know. You know, I appeal to them to assist us, you know, while we are still alive. You know, it is incumbent upon each and every one of us to assist somebody who is really, who has really come out and request for help, because you know, helping somebody who need help definitely will going to boost a lot. Yeah.
Okay. Amache en kondoik, miten kondoik che ngoit kasarta noton nebo lewenisiet anan yan kait ngalekab kele kakiyai uchaguzi, kochenge biik cheu akwek, koboisien en campaign, kobore tuwai campaign kole aninye, ko dropen no komako support no. Amache imwochi bichotet ilechi biik choton cheboisien biik en siasa, koron kakokeskei bolotet, konam kole aninye, kobakakta makonok support.
Yes.
Tos ne nemuch imwochi icheket?
Absolutely. Amuch kinomwoini politicians amun ane ko am a political figure. You know, I normally most of my clips is more political. So I'm appealing to politicians actually, you know, that kindly do help us, because you know, during campaign times, we for example, me during the 2022 general election, I campaign for His Excellency the President, Kenya Kwanza government. I thronged the crown, I traversed the crown all over the place, you know, using social media platform in and forgetting for the UDA party, as I've already said about that famous clip about the bottom-up economic model. So, but I have never received any assistance from these politicians, particularly His Excellency the President. I have never received any help. But wherever he is watching me, or wherever his friends, actually close allies to His Excellency the President, wherever they are listening or they are watching me, kindly book me. I need for an appointment to come and meet His Excellency the President. No sooner as I receive that invitation, then definitely all will be well, because I exude an aura of utmost good faith on our president. Okay. Yeah.
Ikere ile jitab Kalenjin betutab rani go kizungu chemi go kizungu hadi mwisho. Itesetai ikere tetutiet noton nebo #ne netestai en betutab rani nekata Jacqueline Arusego miten koboto Gilbert Kiprotich the G, ako en betutab rani kitinye kelchin neo missing amun kitindoi Aruna anan Aaron Ngeno, the Englishman, chito noton nebire English kabisa chekere ile korom kasit en ireu. So abwatun kityo Kalenjin, ngotimache inyorchigei anan ngotimache inyorchigei Aruna, ngotimache inam Aruna, kokakobwatun social handles chechiket kole Aruna Ngeno, en TikTok Aruna Ngeno, YouTube Aruna Ngeno, ako inyorchinigei kora en nambaitab simoit nekakokonech inendet. Kinakte missing Aruna kenai akobo noton ko kit anan tuguk chetesetai en nguni. En bolotet en nguni, kit neu emet en nguni. Tos ne kit nemuch imwochi neranian nemiten gaa yon, kit age tugul nemuch imwochi kosipkei ak kit netesetai nguni en bolotet, imwochi ne en kutitab gaa?
Okay, kit nguni kokwo barak matab bolotet, kuren Kingereza, I may say the political temperature in this country has reached what is called maximum saturation. So I believe those Chelseas understand, those generation Zoomers understand. So mucho mo neranik chebo emoni, particularly chebo kuti, alenje eye ongibur nengo akongeribenke suik chemuche koboisien ak kimuche keboisienin en oret nekor inibwote ilelen kakiboisienin komie. Imuch konamin chito kolenjin inyo keboisienin iwe oret, ibelate barabara, iwir karisiekab biik, ichorsote, akor inyo keng'olin en yun akeng'alen silik somok. You know, you can be enticed with mandasinomics and kangomonomics and you ruin your future. So my appeal to the youths of this country, matong keboisien na kabisa en oret nemakaran kabisa. Matamoyoni kabisa kounon. Nyo keboisienin ichub kondoik ilianen. Particularly koaker kabisa neranik eleo nong'ololjin chuchok chubo kutit chekose kutit. Koaker kabisa kiboisien ele akeleino otango en kandoindetab emet otango en okichube president lekelen Wandam Kasongo El Chapo tukuchon tugul all mannerism of shenanigans and some I register my displeasure and disappointment on those issues matama mai kabisa so mi ortinwe chekibore muria Kikolechi, there are many ways of killing a rat. It is not necessarily to you set a place to the entire granary. There are many ways of eliminating me. So, parnotion negoson nebo riga inyu nebo ibentanyu. So ye ko senon anan ye ge renon inguni ngolole koune from where I sit ye no somo ongi bur ne ngom akonge boisie ngomnotet nekitinye en oret ne karan kabisa motonge boisie no kotimoche inyoru sobet kenyoru sobet kobun oret ne karan ne genuine you may head for living through genuine means. It is not necessarily you go to the demonstration. Mayoche iwe oret legele si nyuru toretet. Abwote there are many youths chekitar sukul. Ako lelen ya serikalit yane. So maunon en kabwatutienyun agere ko maunon pichon yoe kounon ko they are misinformed. They are misadvised because mi recruitment nange kiadvertise recruitment nebo jeshi mi recruitment nebo KWS Kenya Forest NYS mi online jobs ko ma-apply ni bichu kasisiechu lakini konyain kityo nyokeboisien koba oret kobelso akochubisie so maoret nono neyoche keboisien so aleok eye ongibur nengom akonge igun biik chemuito akonge tekisisien asikobit kisulde kokile kaamue waketini ale the journey towards achieving ambition is bumpy and narrow, full of hiccups and quite a number of innuendos and insinuendos. Si sabi ko iman safarini ko korom safarini lakini you will encounter barriers. So kung gabi encounter any barriers and safarini po sobit ko yoche ko chito ne tinto ukakamafu ari na ukakamafu chito ne muito si achieve. Otherwise, you cannot succeed through backdoors, through shenanigans, through kangaroo arrangement, through lapalu and corroboree and sightings. Yeah.
So, got komi gandoindet ano. Got komi gandoindet ano negere cast TV en betutab raini. Oigo setenyoru Aruna. Imoche ikochi support nengung Aruna. Kay kaska tachen choice korir aspirant noto nebo Bomet Central MP. So, imoche inyoru Aruna. Ibwatine wait nambait Aruna asien kandoindet age tugul nekose tokonin toretet amun kele kisapoten serikalit ainien nguni ko serikalit netawalani nguni ko notet ibwatyi nambait nebo simoit.
Okay, en kandoik che isibon kabisa ko aleok nambait nebo Aruna ko 0716 004 130
0716
004 130 ko wiro kainet Aaron Ngeno particularly any or requesting for an appointment. Logo se kila kipore mi picture kakimut state house akikere ko kiliane cheki sikilia simo kisiche na maso we cheki cheki kitio cheki tie kabisa serikalini want let me say but you know for good order permit me to say this na no gere you know big chemi serikali nguni che enjoy ne serikali mi life ako tango serikali ko wire serikali ko lione siko ngeta chito ne wane ne tom ngai konyor president no komoche konyor president no support ne president fully le ko magi ko in opportunity kinyu anyoru opportunity noto 2022 la long ke support ni otom ke sei nabas so ndo nyoru nabas kityo anyoru kandoindetab emet ko tuo ene one opportunity ko tuo na ko tuo ngale ya ko tuo kabisa so yeah
en betutab raini kemiten ak Aaron Ngeno anan Aruna Ngeno ko kikonaak missing en clips chekitembean en social media kitembean en TikTok miten YouTube chito ne pire Kiingereza kabisa che koromen ako tebe biik chechang kolelen Aruna ni koyobu ano koiker kele mie eng betutab raini kerutechin asikobit kenai akobo inendet missing kenai kele Aruna ni kobunu ano kikisikyin ano Aruna ako Aruna
Yes.
biik chechang kolelen en nguni anan mwoe biik chechang en nguni kole kakiba somanet noton nebo CBC kakitokyigei somanet noton nebo CBC en nguni kakinam kipromoten talents kakonam komong talentaisiek cheter to biik nguni choyoe tugul comedy anan biik tugul chomiten nguni en field noton nebo entertainment ko tos ileini ne sigik chetindoo lagok chekere kole tindoo potential noton nebo kolyanin kobaibait biik imwochini ne parents chetindoo lagok cheu choton.
Okay, thank you very much. That is yet another solid question, and I must respond appropriately. So, sigik chegeron nguni amun ngalechu competency based, it was called enet kitagekure no sinye competency based curriculum, like CPC. Kibore nguni competency based education. Inge ngolole nguni kogiyochi some reforms. So, ane kotamoendoti sugulishek ngololchinoti log for motivational talks akoenti ngalekab tinye chekibore tamoyoe chaplaincy tamoenti ngololchini kipsomaninik sana yon kigere sugul koyomi parents day visiting days ko tamoenti chere log kabisa visiteni sugulishek so ndoyon imoche nyokengololun anan ko particularly principals chebo feria schools, teachers chebo primary schools, chebo private schools. I'm very much available. Aruna ngeno is much available. A motivational speaker who is also vocal. My vocality actually, and my wherewithal and witty and wise sayings, which I love, will make those kids actually to progress in their academia. So they may contact me through my contacts. Yeah, I'm very much available wherever. Yeah.
So apart from MCs, ne aktuga lakie iyo korangalega motivational.
Exactly. I'm a very good in fact by the way I'm a very good motivational speaker. So I normally traverse all the schools, all the places, in motivating students and pupils all over the place. So I'm nothing but the very best and I offer quality services. Yeah, believe you me. So people may deny that fact. Obscurantists only may deny that fact, but those are factuals which you may prove it on paper trails, and I have good network of sleeves. Absolutely. Yeah.
So got ko principal, got ko head teacher, okay guys over Aruna. Kole much ko overend mentorship yani, anan ko lolji motivational speaker. Much ko motivated law lolji law legi so mani kolyan, kiborchinge guys so man sige ne imuchi gur Aruna. Ena bait na ko ne cheni ono. Ako kita kay Aruna ko boy ne kakemwa ko ba talent sa kyoton chetindo lagok ak tuguk chechang kertono sigik amache kebe akobo sobet noton anan kin neu sobet en nguni tos nyolu nguni kitakelenjin anan kemwaunen nguni kemwochi lagok kelenji yoche kesoman kityo anan ot even chito lakwet netindo talentait komuch koanen apart from education.
Okay, thank you very much again. Nguni en emene kimi nguni ko kuren Kiingereza amucha amwa ole we are in a competitive world full of we are in a competitive world, the global world in the current dispensation of the 21st century. Ko goromi sobet kabisa. So you get talking nguni ke talking kit nekikuren innovation. Ko ngap ke talking innovation ko emet negimi nguni ko mokyinge innovators, mokyinge biik che talented. So ko kino le no chere sigi kabisa le ini lo ko investen in talent. Amune I'll give you a very short example. Olimpo United States of America United States of America ko ingele America asinye ko Kiingereza chebo lugha ini kingolole Kiingereza en America ko English ne chei this English now I am speaking kebore Queen's English ko en America ko imuche kole lugha ini kingolole Kiingereza lakini Kiingereza alak chekitokule chetongu na kipare I wanna say it is I gonna do this you know ko en America ko sip ko nurture ne talent ne bo lakwet ko mingin kabisa sip ko nurture ne talent ne bo lakwet so ko nguni ke moche ke tokyinge yoto ki tokyinige yoto kile ale ini sigiki ke tokyige ngalekab talent yonge inachare talent ne bo lakwet ibu ko unoto asikobit ko testa ko testa emet komie ya
en chito ne makonyorun manually ingele mi bik mara ko makochengin manually makokatin manually makole tokinyor anyaruna tokikerge anyakaruna 1 tokikerge Aruna 1 kole mabiro tane simoit amache kotonyoru Aruna kipne nyonu ndono chichi kotor konyorun kipne aron ngeno
okay sana ne ko ndoyo moche ne konyorwon chito konyone center nebo Kiplelchi kotam ketinye bunge la wananchi en hotelit agenge nemi Kiplelchi nebo Elari kikuren Westgate so ko tam kemi any kun kenomjon yoto itu center Kiplelchi kityo ile ateba Aruna kele imi Westgate yuto hotelit ab Elari kenomonen yoto kinyoke ngalalen yon ke share ideas of here and there and so forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
En chito ne mangen ko Aruna kenyorchin sana ne mache nyorwen Kiplelchi Center, nyorwen Kiplelchi Center. Ko Kiplelchi Center ko miten Bomet County, Bomet Central, Cheso en sub location Kiplelchi location. Inyoru Aruna ngeno. En chito age tugul ne chenge Aruna ko mache kogochi boisiet noto nebo MC ak motivational kora kogochi ko motivate lagok ngololji ako lagok che somani che miten sukul icheng kora Aron ngeno. Kakibe kerutechi Aron ngeno en Kiplelchi kimiten nguni ground. Ikere ile background na nyuna ten ro ko monobo kawaida. So kimiten en nyumbani kakibe kecheng Aruna. Ako mache abwatun akobo kit ne imuchi igochi Aruna ko support. Kit kityo na mache asomin kityo ko support na mache igochi Aruna. I supporten Aruna asikobit ko Aruna ko cheru clips chechang. Ingele clips chekikere ko tuten ko kale nendet some simoit. Yo mache ko recorden na clip ko some simoit. Yo mache ko cher ki age tugul ko some simoit. So amache chi age tugul ne kere Cast TV en betutab raini #nenetestai igochi support nengunget Aruna asikobit konyorchige simoit ako cher clips chechang mising especially en kandoik kora che watching itoret Aruna. Amache kityo Aruna ibwatchi namba yangu nebo simoit for the last time.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me remind you my contacts once again. 0716 004 130. 0716 004 130 kokono kainet Aron ngeno anendet.
Okay, akigochi kora social handles. Amache ibwatchi koba YouTube nengung. Obe kora YouTube o subscribe en YouTube oba TikTok kora o follow en TikTok o like o share akobe koba ko kora baka Facebook page nanyinet. Arun chinda koba social handles chekuket asikobit ko sibin bik tugul chekeren nguni Cast TV.
Okay, and my social handles ko inyorwon en YouTube en Aruna ngeno ak inyorwon kora alternatively on TikTok and Aruna ngeno lakini Facebook is a little bit different. Aron ngeno my official name ko Facebook inyorwon igere my commentaries en yon. I normally write my commentaries, you know. I'm an all-star commentator. Yeah.
Okay, ingele in big alak kolelen lazima ngosomani dictionary kila Aruna akoba English somani dictionary kila amachi imwachi le tos isomani dictionaries anan inye chito ne chame isoman kitabusiek anan inyorchini ano English chu ako ngo ne motivated mising kobit ngalal kizungu every time.
Okay, thank you very much. I may say, you know, for me, I have a passion for reading since from a very long time ago. So for me, this English, so I normally read all manner of things. I normally peruse through all manner of learning resources. I peruse through the novels, I peruse through newspapers, I read Thesauras, I read religion, comparative religion, history, Hindu, Muslims, I read Vedas, I read Quran, all manner of things. That is that enables me to be focal enough. Yeah, so those are the resources which I rely on. Yeah.
Okay, so good committee netemenen kisungu netemenen kisungu wale kole ne Aruna asomani kitabusiek tugul ko kaseti kitakatul ne kasir kityo tokai kole ta ko kine kisomani asomani so ngoi mache inyorchi kaginye kizungu kale somani ne ko mara ininye ingen mara ni namgit nini lakini kole Aruna ne ngot namgi akatul ngoker ki akatul ko somani ne ki akatul so yotet le nyorchinge English choton che ngololi en betutab rani amache imwowe cha Aruna kikesunoti ngo ne mache ikoite kokotiet ikochi ngo ak itiny kora biik choton chekikokonin chekikotoretin itiny icheket ikat icheket en betut.
Okay, thank you very much. Chito neta nomwa anamen kabisa who has been my mentor is Madam Commissioner Honorable Korir Choice, the aspirant MP Bomet Central Constituency 2027. She has been my mentor. Yeah, I love her, and I cannot shy away. I must say it here rightly, forthrightly, and wholeheartedly. Yeah, I love her. Another chipi kora chogo chito na mo weki kongoi kora generally I mean amo weki kongoi my parents Sigi Kyuk, Stephen Chelula, Alice Chelula, my siblings weki ni kongoi kora. They have been my inspirational. They have supported me in one way or another. Also ama got my great friends chetamge mi pungela wananchi tukulen Kiplelchi, Market on Westgate, Kotamge mi agoti Basta Peter Ruto handshake mwenyewe, the diplomats agoti Vichon Kotamge mi tukul. So only agoti kabisa agole may God bless you in a manner that it cannot be recognized.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much get winding up? How much get winding up? How much get winding up? For the last time.
Yeah.
If what the number on the bossy, and it are the motion.
Okay, 0716 004 130.
0716 004 130. Number it up Aruna Ngeno.
Yes.
Tamotebego 0716 00 130.
004 130.
004 130. Katikati 004 130. Number it up Aruna Ngeno.
Yes.
Chitap Kalenjin kimoche kitukin yon tetutap #nenetestai betutab raini nakata Jacqueline Arusei iker le kawe anendet anan kakwer rutoito ne inegen no rutechi Aaron Ngeno asikobit kenai missing akobo Aaron Ngeno. Ogo kwarorwech chechang kotinygei ak sobet nenyinet. Ngotindoi boisiet age tugul nemoche kotoretin ngalekab MC ak ngalekab motivational as a motivational speaker icheng Aaron Ngeno nambait nekakokoni.
One thing. Yes, one thing before you before you eschatologize the interview.
Okay.
One message I want to tell the people of the Republic of Kenya that as we approach 2027, for me, I believe on two terms. Are you getting the point? I believe on two terms. And His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, will hand over the instruments of power comes 2032. Yeah, and I want to state it very categorically without mincing that 2032 is where the president will going to hand over the instruments of power. That is according to the constitution. So I say to His Excellency the President, bravo, bravo, give that fire a kindles, don't be intimidated or chaperoned by surrogate cartels who behaves in a manner likely to suggest something else. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aaron Ngeno no le kitinyen betutab raini kere le chome ngalekab politics. Takechengchini boroindo ne inegen asikobit konyo kongalal kongololchi youths kongololchi neranik kolenji ngalekab bolotet kiondolendon ngokemach kewal kandoindet kebendi oret anan kibendi ketil kurayat. So kakimiten ak Aaron Ngeno en betutab raini ako kakiit let tebche noton nebo #nenetestai en betutab raini nekata Jacqueline Arusei go Gilbert Kiprotich the chi